Hello guys, my name is Amaan Ahmad. I'm a legal intern at LEXIS and Company, and I am pursuing 3 years law, Faculty of Law, Delhi University. And I am making this video to talk about the concept of shell companies, why they are made, and what Indian laws do they violate in India. So the shell companies are illegal entities. When they are employed for criminal purposes, they become illegal. So setting up a shell corporation doesn't require much identification, and the buyers are assured that their identities will remain hidden. As a result, they are more likely to be involved in illegal activities such as money laundering, tax evasion, also corruption, terrorism, and trafficking like ill activities. So shell companies do not necessarily pose a risk because of the nature, but when used in conjunction with other instruments such as international track treaties or lax transparency requirements, they can increase and facilitate and assess origin concealment, beneficiary origin concealment, and frauds workers right, and they can also be used for terror funding and all sorts of illegal activities. Only the shell companies are illegal. So why are shell companies formed, if we ask ourselves this question? So money laundering and the conversion of black money into white money. So when demonetization took place in 2016, a slew of shell firms were identified. This was due to their involvement in the use of black money. Instead of making deposits, many people and businessmen use shell firms to store their excess cash. So then making money from Ponzi schemes, like individual or business can set up shell firm to mislead others by presenting false claims and profiting from them. They save money by using this one because it is difficult to uncover the real person behind this plan when fraud is discovered, and only the entity can be blamed is the corporation, and obviously it can always file for bankruptcy. So the purpose is original the person behind this corporation is saved from the police authorities. So next is tax invasion. Corporation frequently establish shell firms in offshore jurisdiction where tax are levied at a lower rate. So these areas are referred to as tax havens. Panama and Switzerland are two examples of these places. These corporations use shell companies to hide their assets and avoid paying taxes on them. So then the hiding the true owner identity, also finding the genuine owner of a shell corporation, can be very difficult and arduous task, and many countries also don't reveal that kind of information. So because of the owners of these companies frequently succeed in concealing their identities, they can't be found in the companies or directors registered office, frequently at a different location from a address that is given to the registrar. Then what is the legal use? So when shell companies are frequently used for illegal activity, the corporation individual use them legally. Some of the uses are like a special purpose acquisition company, or SPAC, is utilized to finance an existing private firm by raising funds through a public stock offering. So SPACs are referred to as shell companies because they may not have any company or corporations or employees. So also to stage a hostile takeover, a shell company could be established. This occurs when a company buys another company without the consent of the target's company management authority. Then if a company wants to keep its dealing with other disreputable company, it can also set up a shell company specifically for that purpose also. And then is the when the main firm owner of the shell company plans to launch a new company, the money is temporarily held or stored in this shell company. Then shell corporation can also be established in order to get access to international markets, and also to safeguard assets from potential lawsuits if there could be any. So in India, some of the laws that are violated by shell companies, like the laws are broken as a result of shell companies formation, are the Benami Transaction Prohibition Amendment Act of 2016. So this act grants the government authority to seize Benami assets, Benami assets are the assets which are held in the name of another person or fictional persons in order to dodge taxation or hide unaccounted money. Then there is a very famous act, that is a PMLA, or the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. So when a money that has not been taxed or unaccounted or black money is passed via shell corporation to appear as untainted money, it is considered money laundering under Section 3 of PMLA and is punishable by up to 3 to 7 years in prison and also a fine. So then there is Indian Penal Code. Obviously, events or corporation are used for Ponzi schemes, a crime under section 422 of IPC, that is cheating relating to defrauding is committed, which is punishable by imprisonment for a term which is up to 7 years. So these are some of the provision by a shell company. Shell company is a very useful concept also, but in the recent times it has been used for many illegal activities Recently, Panama Papers were also leaked, and many shell companies were unearthed by it. So the need for the R for every government is to get a hold of that Panama paper and make all the persons who are in that paper to make them liable. So thank you guys for watching this video, and please remember this video does not violate any guidelines of Bar Council of India and does not solicit or promote any of the advertisement as a sole purpose educational. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to see more of this content in future, and I'll be coming up with the next video very soon. Please provide a feedback to this video. Thank you.